Hello everyone, this is Christian Ali, back to you with the beginnings of our new campaign. But just before we do that, let's have a quick look at the old campaign, and it was Brock's journey, Etri's journey, fight at the forge and Loki's temples. Yes, these are all the things we did, all the places we went. Finally we gave the ball to Freya. Now it's time to begin our new journey through the Pantheon of China. The prologue, Fortune and Misfortune. Yes, that's right, we're beginning a brand new campaign today. So join me as Huang Zawu discovers that fortune and misfortune are intertwined.
In ancient times, China was ruled by the Yellow Emperor, Huang Di. Under the mandate of heaven, China prospered, and the heroes were revered. After a century, Huang Di ascended to the celestial court, but his heroes remained on the earth. Huang Zhaowu was one of these heroes. For his merit, Huang Di granted him the gift of eternal youth.
China, I love you.
But fortune and misfortune are intertwined. As Huang Zhaowu remained youthful, his beloved wife, Xiao Li, aged and withered. She reached the end of her earthly days, and Huang Zhaowu was left alone and broken. He sought the aid of the gods. He pleaded for Xiao Li's return, but the gods refused. They only replied, "All must find peace with the mandate of heaven." But for Huang Zhaowu, to defy fate is better than to submit.
So basically, he chose an unlikely hero. He didn't like the god's answer.
The world is falling apart. Only destruction follows in the wake of Huang Zhaowu's army. Great God Shennong, I cannot find what you ask of me. Another noble soul who fell protecting the people. Look at how they mourn, how all of China mourns.
He's alive! Is he a demon?
No, he is the one I have been looking for. Favored by Shennong, what is your name?
I am Yan Feifeng, a simple soldier. Why would the great Shennong concern himself with my poor life?
Look, the last of Huang Di's army. Bring them to Huang Zhaowu.
Yan Feifeng, Shennong.
I chose you to lead the forces of justice. I'm only a man, but I cannot deny Shennong's favor. I will do my best
To be worthy.
to be worthy.
Vile Tao Tie! They gain their evil strength by consuming innocence.
Sorry, I really should have let you guys listen to that, but I read it for you. Let's look at our principal players. Let's see our principal players in this game. We have Yan Feifeng, age 26, homeland China, occupation soldier, status resurrected, maybe. Yan Feifeng, a humble yet noble soldier in Wang Di's army, lost his life while protecting villagers from Wang Zawu's forces. Wait, Zawu, isn't that the name of one of the other nations that tried to conquer China? Wang Zawu's forces, however, with the blessing of Shennong, he was brought back from death and given the mission to end Wang Zawu's great evil once and for all. Observant, curious, and quietly competent, he has made it his goal to do everything in his power to help his newfound team succeed. Will Yan Feifeng evolve into the heroic, revered champion of the people and the Empire's guardian, as the gods intending him to? I hope so, because we need him. When the world needs a hero the most, then that hero will appear. Kang Zi! Hey, 72! Hey, cool. Check this out just quickly. Oh, okay, almost. 27, 72. 26, 72. Age, 72. Then ripens the peach of immortality, which grants heroes and myth units more hit points. Hero hit points plus 15%. Myth unit hit points plus 15%. Age 72. Homeland China. Occupation sage. The wise sage Kang Zi was the official historiographer for the Yellow Emperor Wang Di. He also famously invented Chinese characters. After a long, successful career, Kang Zi was set to retire. However, the heavens had other plans. The divine god, Shennong, urged him to find a champion to save the people of China. At times he doubts his mission and fears the worst outcomes, but his unwavering faith in the will of the gods empowers him to endure hardships. Sending a free myth unit next stage at your temple.
请下命令。
Here we go. Well, and these are what we're up against. Tao Di. Ossia Vorax Sinensis. It's 20 foot long. 2,500 pounds! Diet, everything. Everything's the diet. Everything is its diet. It eats everything. Well, the four perils of, or four great malevolent beasts in Chinese legend. Tao Ti has an appearance similar to that of a sheep and symbolizes unending greed. Tao Ti's insatiable appetite makes it a symbol of war and slaughter. I do wonder why the sheep.
准备是的。攻击！
Get him! Let's get that. Get that monster. No!
遵出发！遵命！
Run!
出发！是的，开战！ We had believed all was lost, but you are truly favored by heaven. We will fight alongside you.
What's that? Chinese Dao Swordsman is an inexpensive, fast training unit whose armor makes it thrive in combined arms forces. Historically, these infantrymen were predominantly conscripted soldiers between the ages of 23 and 56. Chinese armies were famous for their size. Commanders could swiftly mobilize and logistically support vast numbers of men to carry out military campaigns. On one occasion, Wang Mang levied 300,000 men to suppress a rebellion against his new regime in 9 AD, 9 CE. And the Chinese also deployed several 100,000 infantrymen, alongside 50,000 cavalrymen, against the Xiongnu in 119 BCE.
是的，准备好了。是的。出
Okay,
发！
boys. Okay, everyone.
什么？
We're all going in together.
遵命。
Onward! Onward to victory! I hope.
是的。
Well then.
We are free! Huang Gangwu's men spoke of a great hero they had captured on the other end of the valley. 请下命令。
What the? Images tossed on a tree will gather wood. Wait, you're not going to tell us about the bamboo?
准备就绪。 准备好了。
Mita Sequoia. So it doesn't tell us about the trees. Well. Oh well. Well, we know that the... Well, don't worry. If you want to know about the trees, consult your local gardeners. Your local gardening website.
什么？
Information. The panda bear thing was cool. Okie dokie, boys.
是的。
The Wuzhu Guards were renowned infantry units of the Wei state during China's Warring States period. At this time, China was divided into several powerful states, with Wei located in the central regions of China. Due to the strength of the Wuzhu Guards, the Wei state was able to maintain its dominance for multiple generations of rulers. According to an ancient Chinese source, the Wuzhu of the Wei clan were selected based on their stature. They wore triple-layered armor, wielded crossbows capable of shooting 12 stone arrows, carried 50 arrows on their backs, and mounted a gi on top. They wore helmets, carried swords, and bore 3 days' worth of food. By midday they could march 100 li, approximately.
什么 I cannot believe it! Yan Feifeng lives! 是的。
请下命令。
什么？ 是的。
Fire Archer. Everything changed when the Fire Archers attacked. If you get that reference, you should be proud of yourselves. The Chinese were the first to invent gunpowder. However, at first the inventors were unsure of how to implement the substance in warfare. Evidence suggests that fire arrows, along with fire bombs, were among the first ever gunpowder weapons used in battle. Even before the invention of fire arrows, the Chinese were renowned archers and they placed significant emphasis on the practice. For example, archery was one of the 6 noble arts of the Zhou dynasty. The mythological hero Hu Yi was also a renowned archer, famous for shooting 9 of the 10 sons of Chinese mythology. Archery remained a relevant skill in Chinese culture for centuries. Maybe it still is.
准备好了。
什么？
Yan Feifeng, I saw you fall in battle. How can you still be alive?
Gi halberdia. Chinese halberds called gi evolved from a dagger axe, a weaponized version of a harvesting scythe, so they're like reapers, grim reapers, or rage reapers, or warfare reapers. Be we king or man with sweeper, sooner or later we dance with the reaper. You get that reference, you should be proud of yourselves too. Really proud of yourselves. So those halberds called gi evolved from the dagger axe, a weaponized version of a harvesting scythe. They were a cheap means to outfit a massive army very quickly, usually drawn from peasant conscripts. They were a cheap means to outfit a massive army very quickly, usually drawn from peasant conscripts. However, these troops were by no means unskilled. Chinese polearm warfare was among the most effective on Earth, as the long blades of these weapons allowed for effective slashing attacks, which could not be achieved with typical spears or pikes.
“准备好了。”
请下命令，开战 ！Do not let them reach Huang Zhaowu's captive.
The White Horse Cavalry. The White Horse Cavalry was an elite light cavalry unit in China during the end of the Han Dynasty, known for exclusively riding white horses. Known for exclusively riding white horses. It was organized by Gong Sun Zan, and initially served as his elite bodyguard. Eventually, the force grew from a few hundred soldiers to thousands. They were then deployed in northern China against the nomadic tribes, terrifying the nomads with their discipline and skill. The soldiers were trained in both mountain archery and close combat.
准备好了，攻击！
Wait, listen here. Odd wall out.
A wall blocks our way. Pioneers, send your lanterns over it so we can see what lies beyond. The enemy waits for us. Break through this.
Sun Tzu, the renowned ancient Chinese strategist, stressed the value of knowing one's enemy. Accordingly, the pioneer's exceptional... Sun Tzu, he's the guy who wrote The Art of War. Sun Tzu, the renowned ancient Chinese strategist, stressed the value of knowing one's enemy. Accordingly, the pioneer's exceptional scouting skills became a vital asset to the Chinese military, enabling more effective strategic planning and decision-making in battle. Their unwavering vigilance allowed Chinese armies to consistently outmaneuver their
Wall, and
opponents.
together we will overcome them.
Hold on. These things are going too fast. They're all rushing everywhere. Flank Scout has no attack but can only be attacked by ranged units. Sky lanterns, also known as Gongming lanterns, are ancient Chinese paper lanterns. According to legend, they were invented by the renowned military strategist Zhu Zhiliang, also known as Kong Ming. It is said he used them as distress signals when surrounded by enemies, which is why they're also called Kongming lanterns. In addition to distress signals, lanterns are also utilized for making wishes and transmitting messages. In some legends, people even made large sky lanterns to illuminate a path for armies at night.
是的，
Alright guys,
是的，
get in
好的，
everyone.
是的。开战！请什么？开战！请下命令。请下命令。开战！
Get them.
请下命令。出发！
What the? Tiger!
The enemy camp is nearby. The blaze.
Oh, jeez. I know I shouldn't be cheating like this, but I gotta do this. Hey, there ain't no cheat for the stuff that we do here.
Not be fearful. We will fight together, and we will win.
Who did the gods give immortality to Huang Zhao, and not to me?
Yes! We did it! Okay, we cheated our way up there, but hey. I
Great
figured
archer Hou
we should
Yi,
get those monsters.
what are you doing captured?
What does it matter? I may be the greatest archer, the most benevolent lord, and the perfect strategist. But I will die one day because the gods did not grant me immortality. And see Huang Zhaowu, he struts across China. Ungrateful.
Get up, you fool! You are as a kite with its string cut. I come with Shennong's chosen, Yan Feifeng. With your help, Hou Yi, we can finally end Huang Zhaowu's tyranny.
Yet another favored by the gods? I will show you. You will never defeat Huang Zhaowu without me. In fact, I can build a larger army than you ever could. Let us split up, and I may defeat Huang Zhaowu by myself before you and Shennong's chosen have found your horses.
Gee, tell us what you really
Is he
think.
always like this?
He may be willful, but perhaps we can turn his pride in our favor.
I don't know how we do it, but we can. It's doable. Wow. Shennong's chosen. Oh, I thought that the other guy was going to choose an unlikely hero, but no, it was the god Shennong. especially god of agriculture. Of the world and agriculture. It's like the Chinese Horned Guardian or Pan or the Horned Guardian. Next up is Hu Yi's Pride. Hu Yi rushes to defeat Huang Zhaowu, but underestimates his opponent. So I think next time we're playing as this guy. Wow. That was cool. This might be a shorter one. But hey, you know, that is a very impressive story. And hey, we might just finish it before the Japan story. Before the Japan Pantheon shows up. If that's the case, then I don't know where to go with it next, but that could be cool. Hold on, how many of these were there? Okay, there were 12 of those. 4 of those. And 32. Wow, that's cool. Well, this could be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of that guy with you. Until then, and I hope that you guys will enjoy this part of the game too. If you like that, if you like it, I hope that you'll enjoy and watch. I hope you'll keep watching. And tune in next time for the next part of this story. Hu Yi's Pride. Yes, that guy shot down multiple suns from the sky, which is something that I think is quite amazing. And so basically, we have to convince that guy to fight alongside us, to help us with this immortal king. Hopefully we can make that. Let's hope that that works out really well for us. Until then, I've been Christian Ali. This has been Age of Mythology Retold campaign. Pillars of the Gods. Pillars of the Gods. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you on the tubes. Bye everyone.